Brian Welch owned a sawmill from Marble Hill, Litchfield, Marble Hill. And he went down there and he needed somebody to snake logs. Have you ever snaked any logs?
I know what you're talking about.
You got a team of mules and you got a kind of ice tongs, and you go out and snap that log with the tongs, and then these mules pull up where they cut it up to the sawmill. Well, this winter, that winter, I worked down there. Man, I made money. You talk about money. Me and two mules made $8 a day.
That's a lot of money.
Back then it was.
Back for kids that didn't know what to do during the winter time, it was a lot of money. Well, so I did that in the daytime, and we'd have to wear hip boots because the water all over the thing. We'd get them, I'd drag them to the mill, and then the sawmill, and we made 7-inch by 9-inch, 9-foot long railroad ties.
Wow.
All up here, Dutter, the oldest boy, he drove the truck. We had a Ford truck at that time, and he'd haul them from the sawmill up there. And we'd build slab roads. That's the only way you get the truck in there. And just take these slabs and just make a road out of it. And it was a good experience, but it was, I don't know whether I know I couldn't do it now, but I snaked the logs. It was a full winter job. The other one got to drive the truck, which you probably talk about. They had a guy down there. I forgot what they called him and what he was, you know. But he had a pad on his shoulder. He'd take them. Now these are 7 by 9, green, 9 foot long. Bring him off this saw, take them on the shoulder, take them on, stack them up. All day long he'd do that crap. So it was really something. But you have to know a little bit about it. But I had this little team of mules, and they got so well trained in there, and I could, if one could get through between two trees, they wouldn't fight and push and shove. One would go ahead and the other follow behind them, you know. And it was quite an experience, I'll tell you. And then I'd come home at night, and at that time they had these government schools going on for the military. You could learn how to weld, you could learn how to be a mechanic, you could electricity or any of that. Well, they had one school at Chaffee, and I had another school at Oran. Well, I took that one at Oran. Dick Alfotish was, he used to be a bus driver and mechanic down there at Oran. He was the one who taught the class. And I took that class at nighttime this whole winter. But well, when I graduated from that school down there, in, I don't know, March, April, no, it was later than that, I'm gonna go out and get me a job. I went to Sykeston. I went down to Local Truck Systems, Potassium, Gene, Ralph, and Sam, old man Sam, on that truck line down there, and they was right where 60 and 61 crosses where the old shoe factory, I believe it was. Yeah, the shoe factory right on the corner, on this corner, and we was on that corner, and here comes 60 this way and 61 this way. And so I went down there and applied for a job. Ray Richards was the service shop foreman down there at that time. And he said, well, when do you want to go to work? I said, right away. He said, well, we can't hire you, but you got to go down to the employment office. We have to hire people through the employment service at that time. So I went down there about 4 o'clock that evening, signed up. Well, when I got home, I had a telephone call. Be here at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I went to work. Man, you talk about making money. 30 cents an hour, 6 days a week. Then I went to Sykeston then, and that was the start of my outside work deal. I was making 30 cents an hour, went to work 3 o'clock in the afternoon, worked till 11:30 at night. Went to work 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon. The only time I had off was from Friday night till Sunday afternoon. And that, of course, didn't have a car. So I would have to catch a train, right, sights to overland the train and walk 3 miles out to where we lived.
Oh, my.
So, boy,
Imagine kids doing that nowadays.
That was done